Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox. And getting the start for Arizona, Zach Gallen. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Roman Anthony, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Line drive. That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Here's Trevor Story. And a pop-up. Right side, foul territory. 1 down. Here's Siege to the plate now.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. Pitch misses there. Ball 3. Man at first, 1 away. Fought off foul. Runner on the go. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Here's Contreras now.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runner edges away at second. Now a snap throw down to third. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Perdomo to second on a Santana 2. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Perdomo, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
That's a ball.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. And a man aboard.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. And now the DH, Ildemaro Vargas. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground right side, and that one handled. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Top of the second, so stepping in for Boston, Freddie Freeman. And that one is lifted in the air. Gurriel moving under this one. And there's 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably...
Now safe at first. He gets back in. And here is Wilyer Abreu. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. No score here in the second. Stays alive. The 0-2. Ward leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss. Got it to go up the ladder for the K. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Now batting Jarren Duran. Ground ball right side down the line, and it's foul. The 0-1. Lined into right, and that's the third out. Back here in the desert, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Adley Rutschman stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 1 away. So now it's Nolan Arenado. And the 0-2. Got him swinging.
Batting 6th, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jorge Barrosa. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper. He caught it behind his back. Nicely done for the out. New inning getting started. Here now the Red Sox DH, Roman Anthony. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Red
Trevor
Sox,
Story comes up to the plate. Lied out his first time.
Inside ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Now a quick throw to first, and he's back safely. Top of the third, no score. Check swing, he held up, and the count is 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop
First and second, no outs. And here's Corey Seager to hit. On the ground, right side. That's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Golden opportunity right here. There's the strike. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. The tying run is in to score from third.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here is Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 on, 1 out. Strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
On the ground, 2 ball. Slings to second, and they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the third. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the inning, Carlos Santana stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch swinging. And a swing and a miss. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting 8th, right fielder.
This is Corbin Carroll. Oh, 1 now. And that's outside. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Batting 9th, left fielder.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And he, as we go to the top of the 4th, so stepping in for Boston, Taylor Ward. Into center and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Abreu now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Snap throw.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Ward gets his lead at first with nobody out. In the air, left field, down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Line to left. Fair ball. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Relay to second, and he's got no chance. He's out. Now it's the second baseman, Cedar Rafaela. And there's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. And the Red Sox score first. It's 1-0. So no one on after the sac fly. Jarren Duran, the next to hit. And a swing and a miss there.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in the desert, here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. On the ground, right side. Freeman takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next,
an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Throw on to Freeman. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up
Next to hit, Ildemaro Vargas. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball, that's inside.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Next pitch is outside. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Out towards right center field. And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Roman Anthony. And first offering is fouled off. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to.
But he's back in time. Red Sox by 2. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one for strike 2. Now back in safely at first. Got it. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 out, man at first. Now it's Corey Seager. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Brandon Garcia.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Foul ball there. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's 2 away. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Catcher Wilson Contreras.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second, and he's safe. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Got him looking. That's the 3rd out. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Adley Rutschman stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Nolan Arenado.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Oh, 1 down. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jorge Barrosa. Rounded out his first time.
Jorge Barrosa.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. Misses the sweeper.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Back here in the desert, so stepping in for Boston, Freddie Freeman. And that one fouled off. 1 up, 1 down. And next for the Red Sox, Taylor Ward. He's 2 for 2. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. In the air to left center. Gurriel on the run. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th inning. Digging in, Carlos Santana.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The 0-2. And there's the ball. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. That one missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And a payoff pitch. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Struck out swinging his first time. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Gurriel swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you
Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Diamondback.
Geraldo Perdomo digs in now, 1 for 2. Towards first. And it finds its way through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Big at bat coming up for Kel Marte. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Joan Duran.
still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
The Bo Sox trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th.
Hey!
A little out front there as he swings through it. Swings and misses. Struck him. Back here at Chase Field, still stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. That's to third, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
That ball's
That
foul.
one the other way, and foul ball. And it's second. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Rafaela around third. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's going to be Roman Anthony. Swings through that one. Ball one there. And that's a strike. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Over to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swings and misses. 0-1. That one fouled off. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Arenado to first in time. Out number 2 and another run comes in. Here's Corey Seager. Ripped on the ground to second. Marte throws to first in time. And Seager is set down. That ends the frame. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 7th.
Now pitching for
New arm out of the bullpen, Johan Oviedo.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ball one.
Oviedo, the tall righty, 275 pounds, and he was born in Cuba.
That's out.
Two down. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Aye.
The Red Sox leading by 4 here the bottom of the 7th. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spin on anything that's down.
Swings and misses. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings. Here's Nolan Arenado. Check swing called strike. And that's strike 1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Outside low. Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Number 52.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Hard hit to third. Throw on to Santana. 1 pitch and 1 out. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Next to hit, Taylor Ward. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1. Next offering is foul back. In the air, right field. Carroll drifts towards it. And there's 2 away. Wilyer Abreu now at the plate. 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Carrying well. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Freeman in to score. It's 5-0.
Waste no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
High fly ball, right field. Carroll settles under this one, and that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, number 1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Contreras under it, and he's got it. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swinging a foul straight back. The Bo Sox leading by 5 near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
Corbin Carroll getting ready to hit.
Corbin Carroll.
And a ground ball to first. Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out. All set to start the 9th in this one. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Out towards right center field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Oh, he can't bring it in. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his back path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through.
Now this one gets through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. Throws to second for 1. They get the out, and the run scores on the twin killer. So now it's Corey Seager. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Chase Field, bottom 9. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On a line out towards center. And a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Perdomo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Foul ball there.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. 1 out, man at first. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And it's fouled away.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And Arizona with just 1 out left. Now it's the DH, Ildemaro Vargas. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Foul ball. Here's your 1. They're down to their final strike. In the air out to center. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take this one in a blowout.